All right, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. How are you? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You're connecting on Instagram. How are you? People connecting on Facebook, on YouTube. Thank you very much for connecting. How are you? How are you? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Victoria Oloro Day. How are you? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful season here. Where is Mama? Our smile is contagious. She's not here right now. She's cooking. She's cooking for Christmas. Cooking Christmas meal. All right. I've not eaten today and it's 12:39. Normally I don't eat early like that. I eat around 1 o'clock. But it must be great food, must be a heavy food right there. Now, the best Christmas gift that I got today is actually my beard oil and you know comb, clipper, and all of that stuff. Everything in a set. Somebody just went straight to the market to get all of this oil, the cream, the vitamins, the clipper, the brush, the comb, everything in a set, and they gave it to me. Wow. You see, I love that. I love that. All right. Thank you very much for loving my sweater. All right. You want my glasses? All right. I have some for sale. If you want to buy, you want to buy glasses. I got them here. So I'm not ready to sell right now. When I'm ready to sell, you guys can start ordering. You can start ordering your own here. And okay, got a lot. Wow. Don't go down. Don't go down, please. I got a lot of them. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's not free, oh. Free for where? Now don't start. All this in a Niger mentality now, everything are free, free, free. I used to say they wọ́n so paying pẹ̀lú free things. No be free, you know free at all. Which one you did? Which one you did? There is nothing free in this world, though, I tell you. Nothing. Merry Christmas, everybody. Pastor Zola do a give away call. Take away. I want to do take away. I want your red sweater like top. You want this? You know I love red. My car is red. My glasses is red. My sweater is red. My underwear is red. Everything is red. Red, red, red. Let's do red everywhere. The blood of Jesus can never be free. All right. Let's jump on the business of today. Merry Christmas, everybody. Love you. Love you guys. Team Red, I know now. You know what I'm saying? All right. My sweater is red. I can see that. And my glasses is red too. That's fine. The frame is red. All right. What is vacation about? A lot of us we talk about going on vacation. We talk about vacation, 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 and all that. That's my best color. My best color is red. Okay, that's good. Yeah, welcome to the crew then. Ah, red, my best color too. Nice. You see what I'm saying? Fazola, can we confirm that your underwear is red? Let us see. I can show you. It's here. Bah! You see? Red. You see it. 'It. 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 what is vacation about? A lot of us, we talk about going on vacation all the time. Oh, let's go on vacation. Oh, let's do vacation. Especially women. Women love to go to vacation. Men don't like it. Men don't like to go on vacation, but women love to go on vacation. But it's very, very important. Thank you. Red looks so good on me. Thank you very much. All right. So women love to go on vacation and men don't like it. Men love it when they're going with their girlfriend. They don't like it when they go with their wives because it's going to be talky, talky, talky. Women love to talk, 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 like as if to say your girlfriend is not a woman. What is that? Yeah, like your girlfriend is not a woman. Women love to talk, talk, talk. But the person, this woman is your wife. Your wife must they must have questions for you. They will ask you all manners of questions. You know what I'm saying? So don't say women talk too much. Your girlfriend is a woman too. She's not asking questions because she's not your wife. She's trying not to rock the boat. She's trying so hard not to rock the boat. She doesn't want to get you angry because she's collecting money. She's collecting money from you. All right, so she won't ask too many questions. And that's why you think she's the best. You think she's the best because she's not asking questions. She will soon ask questions. You divorce your wife and go and marry that your side chick. You will see that women are actually the same thing. The moment they get married, they start asking questions. So when we plan vacation is needed at least 2 times in a year. In 2023, I am going to plan 2 vacations for my family. Not really for my family, for myself and my wife. And then we're going to be going on a vacation with the children. Before I got married, I used to see her fight with my uncle about vacation. I got married, I have to fight my husband about vacation. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Vacation is not traveling to Nigeria. Some of you will say, let's go on vacation. Let's go to Nigeria. Vacation is not in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a place to go on vacation. When you go to Nigeria, uncles and brothers and sisters and mommy and daddy will start prognosing and start asking you. You won't see yourself. You won't even see your wife. You'll be gone. You won't see your husband. You'll be gone. You see, when you say couples are going on vacation, they are going to a place where nobody, they don't know anybody there. They are actually going there just to focus on each other. They are going there to focus on each other. They're not going there to actually be greeting families all around and be going for parties and all kinds of stuff like that. They have invited us to a party, let's go there and stuff. You won't be able to do what you're supposed to do. You won't be able to do it. So when you plan vacation, the Oyinbo people, they go on vacation like 2 times, 3 times in a year. Number one is they want to see places. They want to see different places where they've never been before. All right. Number 2 is that they want to go and audit their relationships. They want to audit their relationship. All right. It's very, very important for us as couples to actually go on vacation to check where we are. To check where we are. And I want to let you know that the first day is actually the most important day when we get to wherever we want to go. Maybe you want to go to Cancun, you want to go to Abu Dhabi, you want to go to Dubai, you want to go to places like that. So you already planned like a 1-week vacation, a 2 weeks vacation. And when you get to the place, that's not the time to jump into action to start seeing places. You don't go and start riding a donkey or riding a camel the same day you get there. All right. The very first day is not a time for us to start going to fancy restaurants and stuff. All right. You do room service. Let them bring food to your rooms. All right. Because You're going there. There's nothing like cooking. There's nothing like kids are crying. There's nothing like neighbors calling. There's nothing like, work calling. There's nothing like laptop or cell phone or whatsoever, So it's room service. It's room service you're going to be doing. They're bringing your breakfast, they're bringing your lunch, and they're bringing your dinner, all right, to you, so that you will have time. You'll be able to have time to deal with the situation, on ground. The very first day is a time to ask the right questions. And the very first question we're going to be asking is, where are we when it comes to our relationship, our marriage? Where are we? All right. And the man want to open up and say, well, I'm actually confused. I don't know where we are. I've been touching you, no sex, no nothing. I don't know why. And the wife will say, well, you have not been home. The kids are missing you and you are not leaving money. Why? And you want to check your goals, because every year we're supposed to have goals. All right. Goals every year. Are we where we're supposed to be financially? Are we where we're supposed to be financially? Why haven't we been able to save $10,000 this year? Why have you not been able to buy a house this year? Why have we not been able to, to do one thing or the other, project, investments, and all kinds of stuff? You want to ask the questions, and then, after asking the right questions and asking yourself, why do we have college fund for our kids? All right, your kids are still 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, before you blink, they're going to be 18. And when they become 18, they're ready to go to college. Do we have that covered? Do we have the college fund covered or not? Will they be able to have something to start? All right, when they go to college, is it possible for them to have $10,000 when they're going? So it's not going to be all of these kids that will actually have that will get scholarships. If your kids are not that lucky, so what are you going to do? So do we have anything planned for that time, or you're still listening to somebody saying, when we get to the bridge, we cross it? Are you still waiting? When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. All right. Are you still waiting for that time, or you want to actually be able to plan now, so that when you get to that time that you are about to cross the bridge, you will know exactly what you have, that there is actually money in the account that will make it easy for us to cross this bridge and life will be easy? Is that where you are, or you're still saying, when we get to the bridge, we cross it? All right. If you are that person who is saying, when we come to the bridge, we cross it, you are actually I don't know what to say. It's going to be a disaster when it comes to that time. So we want to ask about, why is your mother not liking me? Why is it that when I call your dad is always cranky? Why is it that your sisters and brothers don't like coming to our home? When is it like whenever they come, they just only talk to you? Why is it that you send money to your parents without me knowing about it? Why is it that you don't send money to my own family? Why is it that your mom got a car, but it's difficult for me to buy a car for my mother? You see, these are the questions that we lay down during vacation time, because at that point in time, it's just only you and I. It's just only you and I, and me and you need to sit down and we need to evaluate our relationship and audit our lives and get to know, where are we? And then we go to sleep. Then the next day will be a moment where we answer all questions, because you have a paper. You must have a book like this. Every year there must be a book like this that you will write everything out, and then you start answering the question. And after you finish answering the question, then you now set up goals, new goals for yourself. And everything will now be inside of that book, all right? And then when you're going for your next vacation, you grab the book and go along with it and flip through the pages and check, where are we Is it that question of where are we is important? Lot of questions. Very necessary to evaluate. Yes. Yes. Very, very important. All right. I just want to thank you for the good job you're doing. Your word really helped me a lot during my divorce. Thank you. And thank you too. And welcome. So the book must be with you constantly. And this must be an agreement between the man and the woman. If you are a man and you want your marriage to work, you can say no to these things. You can't say, oh, I don't have time. Oh, I'm just trying to make money. All the money you are making is going to be useless when your wife is gone. All the money you are making is going to be useless when your kids are actually not in love with you again. All the money is going to be useless when the people that are supposed to love you are actually not, they're nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So that book must go with you everywhere you go to, because there's supposed to be a check and balance. There's supposed to be a check and balance. So you can't just leave the book alone. That book is important because you must have a direction. It's like a map, like a GPS towards the direction where you're going. If you plan to save 10,000 every year, okay, you must to achieve it. So if it's not coming to pass, if you are not able to do it, you need to sit down again next vacation and ask yourself, what exactly are we doing that is making all this money to disappear? If it's about going to parties, you got to cut down. If it's about buying clothes, you got to cut down. If it's about sending money to Nigeria, you got to cut down so that you can actually be able to achieve the goals and say, you know what, we're cutting down on all this stuff. We're not going to eat too much anymore. We're not going to go parties anymore. We're not going to be sending too much money to Nigeria. And this is what we do. We cut down so that we will be able to save. Because listen, let me tell you something. There will be a day you will desperately be in need of money. And over here in America, you won't find anybody to actually give you a kobo. They won't give you a penny. Nobody will give you nothing. Nobody will. Nobody will give you anything. So that's why saving money is necessary. It's very important to save. It's very important to save. Because one day you're gonna need it. One day you're gonna need it. You know, don't be looking at your job. Don't be looking at how much you're making right now. That job is temporary. If you don't understand, the job is temporary. It's possible for them to actually fire you. It's possible for the company to close down. It's possible for the company to actually reduce your salary based on anything. So don't just say because you are making 6 figures right now, you're going to make 6 figures next year. It's possible for you to change. It's possible for you to think. It's possible for you to change. Abiodo Gudele, thank you very much. It's possible for you to change. So the second day is the time to answer all questions. And then the third day is when we set new goals. The first day is asking the right questions. The second day is answering the questions. And the third day is for you to set goals. And then on the fourth day, we can activate enjoyment as we go to fancy restaurants to eat, and as you come back and start making love and having sex and banging like a no man's business. And you do that all through your 1 week vacation or all through your 2 weeks vacation. And then on your way going out to the hotel, you guys are ready to make those plans to work. Now, the issue is this. Question, why wait until vacation to talk about this? Very good gift, Ifeoma. Because the way we live our lives right now is a little dangerous. Many of us, we are beating more than we could chew. We bought a big house and the mortgage is $5,000 a month. We bought Range Rover. We bought Mercedes Benz. all right, and all kinds of stuff like that. So every one of us were walking. And you know one thing, when somebody is actually walking, at that point in time, they're actually walking on a thin line. You don't want to push them. When you push them, they're going to turn around and bite you. All right? Because the husband is going to say, what's wrong with you? You are not thinking. I'm going to work to pay for all these bills. Why are you asking me stupid questions now? Why do you want to derail me? You know, people get sensitive because they're trying to pay for things. All right? People are trying to pay for things. They get very sensitive. The woman, that's the reason why a lot of women don't give sex these days. They go to work, they work 8 hours a day. Some of them work 15 hours a day. When they get home, they cook, they clean, and then you now touch them at night. They say, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want sex. You want to kill me? This and that. And this is their responsibility to give sex to their husbands. But they're not able to do it because of too much of work. Because they are beating more than they could chew. Because they must look good outside. They must still keep up the status that they created for themselves on social media. You know, with the kind of status they created for themselves at home. People at home are looking at them as the Oluomo of America and all kinds of stuff like that. So they must cope. They must cope with all this. So people, when they walk, they become very sensitive. You don't want to push. That's when you keep on asking questions during this time. That's what always creates the stress, the wahala. And then you know what? Then a man will say, you know what? You can go your way, I go my way. You must be very, very intelligent and very sensitive. That you understand that this is not the right time to ask any kind of question. This is not the time for you to stir anything. You don't stir any water right now. You don't. You don't want to. You got to set the time. Set the time. And that's why a lot of women who are very wise, they set that time towards vacation time. Let's get him out of his job. Let's get her out of the job. Let's go to a place where she could relax, where there's no pressure. Some people, they have pressure at work. Don't you understand? A lot of people will go and say, let me go and study project management. And if they study project management, then they're having challenges at work. People are not hearing their English, or they're not knowledgeable enough to actually be able to be a project manager. So every day they wake up, it's like a battle. It's like a battle every day. They wake up that I don't know what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know the questions they're going to be asking me today. So their life is so sensitive. You don't want to come up with a marital problem during that time. You come up with marital problem during that time, they're going to bite you. They're going to bite you. You don't want it. Some women are so consumed about the children. Oh, they take children to ball game. They take the children to this stuff, and they take the children, and they're so sensitive right now. You don't want to. You don't want no pressure at all. You don't want to push them. When you do push them, it's like you want to destroy your marriage by yourself. You want to destroy your marriage by yourself. There's too much of pressure all around. They are being pressurized as work. There's pressure in church. There's pressure in the society. Pressure in the family. Pressure among the friends. Pressure in the house. Oh my goodness. No, nobody wants to survive like that. Nobody wants to. So that's why we have to be knowledgeable enough to understand that there is a time that there won't be pressure. When we set the vacation time, it means no work. We're not going to work. There won't be children around. There's no cooking. There's nothing but just myself and you. I want to let you know that there's no man that will actually tell you, I don't want to answer questions, when all day is going to be sleeping, all day is going to be eating, all day is going to be sucking breast, all day is going to be banging something. There's no man that will say no to you when you're about to talk to them. You want to talk to a man, you have to be strategic. You have to be very strategic. You want to talk to a guy. You see, men, the moment they know that they are men, they are ready to go and be a provider. And during the time they are doing that job of being a provider, they don't want to be distracted. You can't come and be asking them questions. No, they are trying to concentrate. It's only a woman that could multitask. Men can't multitask. We cannot multitask. When we're doing something, we focus on that thing we're doing. If you're trying to distract me, I'm going to bite you. All right, I will bite you. It's only a woman that will be pregnant and have a 2-year-old kid, and have a 6-year-old kid, and still be reading for exam, and still be cooking at the same time, and she will be okay, and she will pass exam, and her children will not be lacking. It is only a woman that could do that. So when you as a woman and you're looking at your own strength, don't compare your strength to that of a man. We cannot focus. We only focus on one thing at a time. We focus on one thing at a time. Don't come here and be using that your Superman kind of nature to now judge me. You know, don't use your Superwoman kind of life to judge my own. I'm not a Superman. I can't do what you're doing. Women are too powerful. Women are so powerful. They could do all things. Not men. Men don't have that time. You think we're strong? We are not. We have a big voice. We have a big mouth. We could shout and yell. Okay? But when it comes to real challenging things, we melt like butter. We melt like butter. Don't come here and be giving us too much of problem. When you give us too much of stress and you're asking question, like a lot of you women, you destroy your marriage by asking questions. Too many questions will make a man to look like, you know what? I got no answer for you. And I'm not going to answer any question again in this house. I would never in my life answer any question again in this house. You use questions to turn the man off. You use questions to kill him. You too many questions will kill the man. We don't like interrogation. We don't like you calling us and say, stand over there and let me ask you a question. We don't like it. There is no man, either born again or no born again. We don't like questions. Too many questions, we turn us off. Too many questions. So you women, you need to go and learn it. We are not as strong as you. You want to keep your marriage going, you need to understand the weakness of your husband. The man don't answer questions. He doesn't like it. So you are the one that always say, hey, questions answer it. I don't want to answer questions. I'm not answering any questions. Sorry. I don't have questions. No question for me. You ask me too many questions. I was saying the same thing yesterday. When you sit down and you say, hey, we have to talk today. I will first of all go and shit. I will enter into the bathroom and be shitting. And I'll be asking myself, where is my phone? Where was my phone yesterday? This woman must have seen my phone. Where was my phone yesterday? What did I do? Did I say anything in my dream? Then I will be inside the toilet. I'll be brainstorming. And then I come to you and I will now say, what I want to tell you is how much garri do you want to buy next week? How much coconut can you do? I will look at you like, you have given me high blood pressure. Let us talk. Now we're giving high blood pressure and you're not asking me garri and kuli. What is wrong with you? I'll be pissed off as hell. Because men, we don't like let us talk. Let us talk. We don't want it. No, we don't like it. We don't like it. I'm speaking for the men. We don't like let us talk. Let us talk is not what we do. We don't do that. Women, it's time for you guys to understand. We don't like let us talk. We don't want let us talk. Don't come here and be saying let us talk. We don't want to talk. We don't have any time to talk. You're talking for what? You're talking for what? And then you be talking, and the question will not stop. Where are you coming from? I'm coming from Dubai. What did you go there to do? I went to see my friend. Which of your friend? The one that is black. Which black one? The yellow one. Which one is the yellow one? Yellow black. Which is the yellow black? The green one. Which is the green one? That live in the Ecuador. Which one is kill them? Are you ever going to stop? You don't know the guy. The guy is my friend. He's not your friend. He's my friend. Too many questions will turn a man off. But there's a way to ask a man question that the man will actually give you all of the answers you need. We'll give you all the answers needed. We'll be talking. We don't want to talk. We want to keep quiet. I want to keep quiet. I just want to look at TV and watch TV and watch the game. JJ and drink my Hennessy without any problem. You know that? Too much of talking will kill me. I love to bank. Let's go bank something. Will you ever invite me to say, oh yeah, let us go and bank? Why are we talking? Why talking? I love to bank. Tell me to come to bank. I will come. I won't be sitting. I will come to bank. That one is easy for a man to do. You know, but you have to set the pace. You have to know exactly when to talk. You have to know exactly when to ask your questions. You have to understand that men, we are very sensitive when it comes to talking, and you're asking us questions. We don't want to look like a criminal that you put inside of a confession stand and you're asking me questions and stuff. We don't like that kind of stuff. It's all of us. It's all of us. All of us, that's the way we think. That's the way we are created. So if you as a woman, don't compare yourself with us. You guys can talk anyhow you like it, you know, but we don't. We don't. We don't want to make mistake. I don't want to say something that will stir up wahala. I don't want it. I've done that many times in my life that I feel like I could talk freely. But no, you cannot talk freely to a woman. You can't. You need to be very careful the answers you give. And even when you're cracking joke, don't just crack joke. The joke may actually be turned around against you. You don't crack no joke. So we have to understand, these men don't like talking. They just want to keep quiet. But whenever you want them to talk, that actually as a moment, it must be a serious moment. And that's why the vacation is actually needed. That when you guys are going on vacation, we turn the job off, we turn friends off, we turn family off, we turn the children off, we turn our laptop off, and then we now go and we know that this 1 week is actually to focus on my marriage, my wife, myself, and the future. So we get ready for all of this stuff. And when we get to that point, let me tell you something. A man will always love to dominate. So when I tell my husband, babe, let's go back, he will look at me and say my mouth is your husband is funny. Your husband is very funny. You know, so you are dedicating that time to actually focus on your marriage. The guy is well prepared. He's well prepared to answer questions. And you go, it's not about, okay, I'm angry, I want to ask you a question. It's about, we need to talk as a family. We need to talk as husband and wife, as a couple. All right. So he's going there with the open mind that I'm not a criminal. It's not like I've committed a crime. It's like, all right, I'm going there to actually make my marriage to be better. So he's not going there as a criminal. He's not as a criminal. So you don't treat him as a criminal, you're treating him as a person, a partner in the marriage, and he wants to dominate the whole thing. That's why he's the head. That's why he's the leader. He must preside over the meeting. So he will be the one to set the whole ball in motion. Let him be the one to coordinate. All you got to do is to actually chip in one thing or the other. And whenever he forgets anything, you remind him. Pastor Sula, please can you help me and check your private message after program? You have a very important message. I hope the message is about you giving me money. It's about giving me money. Because if I check it, it's not about giving me money. It's possible for me not to respond. Okay, Mr. Adeyemi Iyola. You know what I'm saying? So you allow him to do that as you chip in ideas. Like I said, it must be day one. Whenever you're booking your vacation, let your vacation be at least 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days vacation, to go. The first 3 days is for you to evaluate where you are, your marriage, where we are, what we're missing, what we're lacking, and all that stuff. And all that stuff. And if you now allow him to actually preside over the meeting, you just be the supporter. You guys talk together, and never you treat your husband as a criminal, because there is nobody that is perfect, and even you yourself, you are not perfect. You see, one thing I see about men is that men don't talk. They don't like talking. They don't like talking. Because if they do, people will see them as a sissy man. See them as sissy men. And that's the reason they always want to keep quiet. Don't treat your husband as a criminal, because even you yourself, you're not perfect. You have committed so many crimes also. And It's possible for you not to even know. Some of our women, you guys chat with your ex-boyfriends. You know, you guys chat with your ex-boyfriends. You chat with your ex-lovers, and you don't see that as a crime. You don't see it as a crime. It's only your husband that you think your husband is a criminal for doing this thing. But you yourself, you're a criminal by chatting with your ex-boyfriend. You need to let your ex-boyfriend go. Your ex-boyfriend must live your life, and then you'll be able to focus on your husband. That's a distraction. That is a distraction. You don't want that to be happening. You don't want it. So many of you have rejected your husband's sex for a long time. That's a crime. I know you're angry. Talk about things that, you don't have to wait until vacation time for you to talk about things that are very urgent. There are urgent things that you must actually jump in the car. And the reason why we don't want to talk at home is because the kids are watching and stuff. So after we're done with couples vacation, we can now do a family vacation. A family vacation will involve the children. Don't forget, the children are not part of marriage. All right? Part of marriage. They're part of marriage at all. They're just the blessing of marriage. So when you go for family vacation, you allow the children to participate. They must be part of the family. Where is this family heading? What are the things that we're doing that is not pleasing to you kids? You will be so surprised when your daughter will tell you, Daddy, you are very abusive. It's not right. The way you relate with mommy is not good at all, Daddy. It's not good at all, Daddy. You will not believe it that your daughter is going to say that. Your daughter is going to tell you that. And your son may say, Dad, I really appreciate you because you're hardworking and you're providing for this family. Keep it up. Everything's going to be fine. I'd love to be like you and all kinds of stuff and everything. And your son may say, Mommy, you have not been cooking in the house. And we don't even know why, because now we're starving, man. Eating McDonald's is not the best. Eating pizza is not the best. You need to start cooking. You'll never believe it when these kids are going to open up and talk to you guys. And that's when you realize that you are in danger. Because you are mentoring these kids without talking to them. They're watching you step by step. Everything you do, they're watching. And that's when you get a little afraid that, oh my God, we have messed up the life of these young kids. That we have messed up the life of these young children without even saying anything. Because they are watching you. They're looking at every step you're taking, all the stuff you guys say, how you insult each other, how you abuse each other. They're watching. And that's when you actually be very careful. So the first day, the second day of your family vacation is supposed to be dedicated to talking about things. And then you set goals. And then the two of you will make up your mind from now on. Now we know our children are watching. Let's be very careful how we deal with each other, the names that we call each other, because we don't want to be a wrong mentor to these children. It's part of what you say. You allow your kids to speak. Let them talk. Let them talk to you. Let them talk to you. All right. So vacation is very, very important. It's not just night BG. A lot of you guys, you will place night BG and 7 days revival on top of your vacation time. Somebody is saying that, please enlighten me the consequence of your husband not putting your name in a deeds for the house when both were already married over 20 years. Been married over 20 years. Now that's dangerous, my sister. If you want me to say something, that's dangerous. Dangerous, big time. I don't see marriage there. I don't see marriage in a situation where you're buying properties, you're buying houses and buying lands, and your name is not included. That's dangerous right now. That's dangerous. I don't think any good man will buy property without including his wife. I bought properties in Nigeria without my name on it. Just the name of my wife, the name of my wife or my kids. And with that, that's actually better. That's actually better. That's actually good for you to even put the name of your husband, your wife, on property. It means that you care about her. It means that that's the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. It means that you are actually ready to make it work. You're ready to make it work. If you have a man, if you have a man who didn't put your name, on his house and whatever, you need to be worried. This is the time to be worried. This guy's got plans for the future, and you'll not believe it. By the time he will pull that stunt on you, you'll be so surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be so surprised. You don't allow such a thing to happen. You know, if you guys are married, you guys are supposed to have joint accounts. I say this all the time. There's supposed to be a joint account and there'll be two separate accounts. One joint account, two separate accounts. One joint account, that is how marriage is supposed to work. You can't trust somebody with your life and don't trust them with your money. The moment you say I do, it means I do it all, in everything. In everything I'm doing. You see, some of our African men are very funny. They make their mother, their sister, their brother, their next of kin. And they read the name of their wives. Like as if to say the wife is nothing. I laugh. I laugh. You guys are only fooling yourself. You're fooling each other. And then now when you now start having your own savings on the side, when you start saving your own money, then he will start being angry. Now, why are you saving money? Why are you giving money? It's because you don't have the security is not there, the future is not there, the assurance is not there for you that in the future anything can happen. And that's the reason why a lot of women will now start having their own savings on the side and start saving their money. And if we now advise women now, go and put your own saving on the side, go and buy your own house, go and do your own thing. African men will say, wow, this is just supposed to be. But listen, why will you buy a house without putting your wife's name? Why are you buying a house without putting your wife's name on it? That's the question we should ask. And so many men, they have shot themselves in the leg. When they move their wife to America, they tell the wife, I don't want joint account. Because they are short-sighted people. Now the wife has gone to school. Now she's a nurse practitioner and she's now making $10,000 a month. Now they want joint account now. Now that the woman is making money, now they want joint account. The woman will tell you, no, I don't want joint account too. You keep your money, I keep mine. Madam, you can't talk to me. You can't talk to me. You have to pay my fee. I charge to talk to people. You want to talk to me, I don't want you to be surprised when you call me and I tell you, have you paid the fee yet? All right, you got to pay. I don't just talk to people. You got to pay my fee. I charge $250 every hour. That's how much I charge. That's how much I charge. Okay? So you won't see me as a wicked man. Say, but you call yourself a pastor. Yes, I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor. So this is my job. This is what I do. I do this for a living. I don't make money through pastoring. Nobody's giving me money as a pastor. Have you given me money before? No. So I have my job that I do. Yeah. If you don't mind, Idumare Loba, you can leave me an inbox message. I will send my office number to you. You can schedule your own stuff. And then after you pay, they will schedule you. Then we will be able to talk. Okay. So that's it. That's it for the day. It's very important for you guys to go on vacation, plan it. Even in Nigeria, go on vacation in Dubai. Take your wife and go to Ghana. Take your wife and go to South Africa. Buy the ticket and fly. So that's how it is. So that's how it is, ladies and gentlemen. God bless everybody. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. And have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I love you. I see you guys later. Let me turn Instagram off first. Instagram, bye-bye. Love you guys. See you. All right, let's keep the video. Let's save the video on the stuff so that people can go back and watch. All right, thank you very much, Facebook and and YouTube. God bless you also. Merry Christmas to you and have a beautiful day. If you have the opportunity of stopping by my house, you can come. They're cooking jollof rice. Want to eat jollof rice? Rice, yeah.